Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. We're doing a daily vibration today for January 11th, 2020. Okay. If you're new to the channel, I do not put dates in the caption because whenever you click on this video, if the energy resonates and vibrates, then you take the message and you use what you need to, and you leave what you don't. Okay. So welcome to my channel. My name is Cosmo. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, welcome once again. Okay, we're doing a daily vibration today for January 11th, 2020, and we're vibrating on the number 7. But before we jump into the vibration of today, I do want to remind you guys that these daily vibrations are posted daily at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can not only find them here on YouTube, but you can also find them on my podcast, and the links to my podcast are in the description box below. Okay. Also, I want to remind you guys, my love, that we do Friday night lives, okay, where we do question and answers called Paid Forward Fridays. You guys can come on in and join us on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we jump into the chat and answer questions. I do have the monthly specials, which you guys can find in the description box below. There's still a couple more slots left for the $31.73 donation for an intuitive reader / coaching session with me. So you can go ahead and find that information below, as well as the other monthly specials, not to mention the 3 classes that I'm offering. Okay, you have the Mastering Yourself, the Bending Space and Time 13-week course, and then you have the 5-week course for intuitively learning to trust yourself, as well as communicating with the spiritual realm, speaking to your angels and your guides, not to mention how to read your deck of tarot cards. We're going to be studying the Rider-Waite deck, all 78 cards. You will get the basic meaning of the cards, but also how to intuitively interpret the cards and utilize your body as a conduit to tell you what's going on in the cards also, okay? Both of those classes, intuitively how to read the cards, as well as how to trust your intuition and speak to your guides, are 5 weeks courses. Information, description box below, okay? If you are tuning in via my podcast, I will have all of that information for you in the classes and stuff at the end of the segment, all right? So today's Saturday, depending on where you are in the world, it could be Sunday for you, okay, or maybe Friday. However, today is Saturday where I am, and we are vibrating on the number 7. Now, you know how I start off all of these daily vibrations as we talk about your intuition, and I just remind you that your intuitive energy is available to you all day, every day. Is your choice whether or not you want to utilize that energy, okay? So, you know, also the number 7 is a lot of inner work. So we're talking about inner wisdom, inner knowing, inner standing, inner strength. Okay. So today we have all of the inners in vibration today. So that's the inner world. Okay. Can I just tell you what befitting to even tap into your intuition today? Because it's purely about the inner world, purely intuitive power popping off today. So use your discernment, because we do have discernment energy in the atmosphere, as you know, as well as all of the inners. So we're talking about the inner wisdom, the inner strength, the inner knowing, the inner knowledge. Okay, so you're going to have to use your discernment today when you're dealing with your intuition. Emotions and feelings may be in the atmosphere today, because keep in mind that we just had that full moon energy in Cancer. And you can feel that energy for about 14 days. So you can feel definitely a lot of emotions and feelings in the atmosphere today. That's why you want to pay attention to your inner world today, okay? Your intuition, okay? Now, perseverance is also going to be key today. You may find that for some of you, you just have to, you know, just get up and give yourself that extra little push today. Just push, you know, push through today, okay? So, key that we are paying attention to today, my loves, is perseverance. Just push it through, even if you don't feel like it, okay? Don't argue and fight with others if you don't need to. I mean, sometimes proving your point may mean not saying anything at all, okay? Now, we do have on the lower vibrational end of the number 7 today, we do have depression in the atmosphere. Social anxiety can also be in the atmosphere. And there's a lot of, I meant to say antisocial, but social anxiety came out, and there's a lot of that going on right now. Okay, so just be mindful. Try not to watch too much local news. You know, if you need to watch stuff, I would say you want to be very well grounded in the spectrum of news that you're intaking, and know I guess within yourself what the agenda is. Okay, definitely you want to stay away from anything that is fear-based today, because we do have that lower vibrational energy in the atmosphere today of depression. Okay, so antisocial energies also in the atmosphere today. Pessimistic energies in the atmosphere today. Pride is in the atmosphere today. Resentful energies in the atmosphere today, and self-righteous energies also in the atmosphere today. So you really want to pay attention to what energy you're operating and vibrating on. If you're operating intuitively, your intuition is always going to give you an indication or clue, or as to when you may need to switch your states today. Okay, or switch your thinking, or switch your emotions. You will find along the spiritual walk where there is going to be times where you're going to have to tell yourself how to feel, okay, and how to think and how to behave, okay. Some of that stuff is not going to come automatically. You will have to deprogram yourself, or deprogram your reactions, deprogram your sensitive emotional triggers, and reprogram yourself, okay. So just be mindful of that, right? So today, let's see, discernment is going to be key for everybody today, because there is a lot of intuitive energy in the atmosphere. Like I said, we're coming in from that full moon energy, and major shout out to everyone that attended the full moon meditation last night. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's all about your work. And if you're not putting in any type of spiritual time for yourself, or you're not putting in any type of, how we can go out and we can purchase all of the pretty things that we like, the pocketbook, the clothes, and you don't invest anything, not financially, not as much emotionally, not as much mentally, in your own personal spiritual walk, right? So we are moving into a time where intuition is going to play a really major part in how your life unfolds, right? Now, if you're not paying attention to your intuition with the time that we're going in, you could get stuck in very heavy and dense energy, and that can manifest itself in many ways. It can manifest itself through anxiety, through depression, through fear, through phobias, through addictions, through codependency. So just be mindful. There's a lot of energy popping up now that if you are not tuned in and checked in with self, right, you can feel very off. And this can cause you to stay in some lower vibrational, heavier, denser energy longer than you need to, okay? With that being said, let's get your wisdom for today. We're going to start off with Capricorns, because it is Capricorn season, right? So Capricorns, your wisdom today is the World card, but the World card popped out in reverse, okay? So for some of you today, with this World card being in reverse, you can feel like there's lack of completion for something, or you can even feel like there's no closure for something, or you may even feel like someone that you thought was gone may be pulling on you, and you thought this was closed. Or you may even feel like there's an emotion, right, or a feeling that pops up, right, that you thought you dealt with, okay. So remember, we were in this full moon energy, this releasing and surrendering energy, right, where you're going to have to pay attention to your intuition as to why these things are popping up today, okay. So whatever you feel may be lacking completion today, or lacking closure, that's circling back, be open for the wisdom, or maybe the completion or closure that's trying to get in, but you're blocking. Okay. And how do you know that? This is where your discernment is going to come in. Okay. My wonderful Capricorns, use your discernment today. And something may be circling back for you that you need to complete. Okay. Yeah. Right. Because it's clarifying this with the page of Swords. Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords energy. It's in reverse. So whatever area you is something to do with your heart, because we do have this green border right here. So you may see some things coming back in your heart. Maybe some things where some things were promised, where there were no action given, that circles back emotionally today for you to deal with. So pay attention to that. Okay, my wonderful Capricorns. All right, Virgos, you guys have the Queen of Wands energy popping up today. With this energy today, you can be it's this indigo color, and this is all about third eye chakra. Your perception is going to be key today. You may find yourself being a little bit demanding, and it may come across as aggressive to some people today. Just be mindful to use your discernment to see if you are too demanding, or if what people may assume to be aggressive is you just being assertive. Be mindful of that, right? Yeah, because I feel like this, what was unfolding right now, my wonderful Virgos, with this message today is definitely written in the stars. This is divine timing. So what may feel aggressive to some people is just where you need to be right now. What may feel like you're being demanding is just where you need to be right now in this energy. You just need to be mindful, however, to pay attention to your intuition and your discernment. Like, check yourself if you need to. You check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? You know what I'm saying, Virgos? Okay, so Taurus, my wonderful Taurus, you do have the Ace of Swords popping up today. This is clear thinking energy. This is popping up as root chakra with this red border. This is all about what's grounding you, what's on your mind. This is where your fears and your anxiety lies. And it's talking about you clearly thinking about what you want today, your raw power. This is you aligning with your spiritual higher self. Your mental and your spiritual self is speaking to your root chakra, what's grounding you. You're no longer confused or feel like your thoughts are chaotic here with this energy. Okay, now. And today, this also is clarified with the Queen of Cups energy, which is third eye chakra. And today, you may even find that your perceptions as far as your emotions are concerned are a little bit more balanced today. You're gaining more security, right? And you could find that you're looking at things from a different perspective today, okay? Use your discernment, okay? And just keep in mind, you don't know everybody. Okay, so use your discernment. All right, my wonderful Taurus. Okay, so let's move on to my water signs. Pisces, you have the Tower card today. You could be experiencing some change today. Maybe you even putting some things to bed today. Be mindful that we're operating on the number 7. That's a lot of inner work. There's a lot of inner going on, okay? And today, this is clarified by the 2 of Coins, which is the 2 of Pentacles. So you may be putting an end today to things that are disorganized. Okay, the full moon energy kind of does that cleansing process, so you may even find that there's an emotional cleanse today. So if you find yourself crying, especially if you're female today and it's kind of therapeutic, like a good ugly cry today, just be mindful that there is a season of surrendering and releasing, and things need to change. So there's change happening. You just want to pay attention to your pride today. Okay, be mindful about that. It's inner work going on, okay? All right, my wonderful Cancers, you guys have the Devil card popping up in reverse. And with the Devil card popping up in reverse, this is you releasing things and claiming your power, detaching from the things that may have had you feeling stuck and bound, and claiming your power, okay? And this is also clarified by the 2 of Wands. This is definitely sacral chakra energy because of the orange borders. This represents emotion, change, and relationships, okay? So you're detaching yourself from something maybe emotionally within a relationship. So change for your future and progress, and whatever decisions you need to make can now come in because you're not in your emotions about that. You know, Cancers, how we always talk about get out of your feelings so you can get into your feelings. That's what may be unfolding for you today. Just pay attention to your intuition and use discernment today, okay? All right, Scorpio, 10 of Swords energy is popping up today. Now, 10 of Swords energy means that you can definitely be dealing with some energy where you feel defeat or maybe even like crisis-like state. This can also represent endings, though. And because we're dealing with full moon energy last night, this can be saying an ending to situation. Ooh. Don't fight these changes because there's endings coming in. Even though you may have felt like it was painful, right? And maybe even a little bit long, like, you know, this has been a long, painful journey for you to even get to this 10 of Swords energy, right? The Death card in reverse is symbolizing my wonderful Scorpios today. Some of you could be avoiding this ending that's coming in, or some of you could just be avoiding having to deal with whatever defeat or crisis. Now, can I tell you something? When you operating on some self-work, some self-alchemy stuff, there is no such thing as defeat. You kind of get in a place where you have to understand that you are always where you're supposed to be. Everything is constantly unfolding, so there really is no such thing as a bad mistake, right? Because once you understand, the reversal of that is being able to go back and take what you've missed and just apply it the next time around, Scorpio. So it's saying for you today, my wonderful Scorpio, don't avoid the change that's coming in. All right. Do not use any type of emotional manipulation today, my wonderful Cancers. Especially when it comes to control and security. Okay. When it comes to your security, your job, your finances, maybe even your living situation, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Use discernment. Okay. You've been probably going through a lot. You can probably experience a little bit of backstabbing energy tomorrow, but you know, because you know there's pride and pessimistic and resentful energy in the atmosphere, you know that means Gargamels and Hazels are out, okay? So you don't have to sit up in that energy if you don't want to. Your choice, okay? All right, so let's move on to my air signs. My wonderful Gemini, your message today is the Princess of Coins. This is all about manifestation and opportunities coming into play for you today. This can be financial gain. This can be financial opportunity. You do have Temperance in reverse, and this is root chakra work, which is what's on your mind, what's grounding you, what are you thinking about. Now, you do need to be mindful, okay, that this page of Pentacles, or the Princess of Coins, aka Page of Pentacles energy, represents financial opportunity and manifestation, my wonderful Geminis. However, the Temperance card also symbolizes maybe some type of imbalance, or maybe what's the word I'm looking for? Like a lack of vision or a lack of plan, right? You may be a little bit too much, because the first thing that my eyes go to in this Temperance card is the Cup. So you may be too much in your emotions when it comes to deal with this, and because you have the green border here, that lets me know heart chakra work. So your emotions and your impatience is attached to your money today, my wonderful Gemini. So you need to get out of your own way today. Use your discernment today and trust your intuition. Okay, that's going to be key for you today, Gemini. Aquarius, you have the Queen of Coins today. So there could be definitely something going on home-wise today. This energy is definitely practical energy, so you can make practical decisions filled with love and fun, like light. Sensitive energy. This is very feminine energy. This energy is down to earth, so you could be dealing with something when it comes to your security, job, or financial opportunities or obligations today, or maybe even commitments that you may have made. Okay, the Knight of Coins is in reverse, and you may be feeling stuck, or maybe even feeling bored, and may not be communicating what you need within this situation today, but you need to. Or you could be dealing with someone that's feeling like they're feeling a little bit lazy today, like they may not want to honor commitments today. But this could also be you, also, Aquarius. You may not just be wanting to fuck with nobody today, right? Right, because, you know, although you want to be homely and, like, you know, maybe just don't do shit today, chill with the family and do anything, this Knight of Coins energy is like, yeah, but I'm still feeling lazy, you know. For some of you, it's just feeling stuck, maybe financially today, and having to come up with some creative ways today to financially make things work and happen and move. So just be mindful of that energy as you're shifting through today. Don't allow your feelings or your emotions to get in your way of communicating what you may need, my wonderful Aquarius. That's going to be key, and follow your intuition, okay? Libras, you have the Five of Coins today, okay? Someone may need to communicate today, or someone may have communicated today where you feel, you could feel left out in the cold. Or someone could have fucked with your money. This could be insecurities going down today, my wonderful Libras. You communicating today. You communicating something today. You communicating today. You got this King of Swords energy clarifying this Five of Pentacles energy today. With this Five of Pentacles energy, whatever insecurities you got going on today, there could be some clear, insightful information that's being communicated today that could help change your perspective. Remember, today is about the inner knowing, the inner wisdom, right? The inner discipline, the inner understanding, right? So be open to communicate really what your needs and your wants and your desires are as we're shifting through this energy, Libras. You know, I've been talking for a while now. It's not the time to stick your head in the sand, okay? All right. My fire sign, starting out with my wonderful Leos, you do have the Empress card in reverse and the Emperor card in reverse. So this is communication, right? And so Leos, don't be manipulative today in your communication or too dominating in your communication. You also have it being clarified with the Two of Swords energy, which is that orange border, which deals with your sacral chakra. The blue card deals with your throat chakra. The sacral chakra is about the emotions, your change in relationships, right? So some of you could be dealing definitely with some change within your relationships that's affecting you emotionally because there's some decisions that you need to be made. Somebody could be very controlling or very empowering, this my way or the highway. Somebody could, and this could be because of their own insecurity, okay? There could be also some type of power struggle today, some type of decision that needs to be made today. So be mindful as you're moving forward today, Leo, to check your intuition. Don't get caught up in the pride aspect of things today. Trust your intuition and use discernment in all situations today, okay? Now, Aries, today you got the Two of Cups in reverse. So definitely there is something within the love situation today where that is not in harmony. Your love is not in harmony. There's lack of balance there. And this is clarified, Aries, by the Seven of Swords. There could be something deceitful going on. Somebody definitely not telling you the truth today, okay? Or you're not telling someone the truth today. Or you could just be feeling like you're dealing with someone that's getting away with something, right? This could be a co-worker situation or even a family member situation, but you could definitely be feeling like someone is getting away with something today. And that's not fitting really well with you, okay? Clarified by the Two of Cups, this is definitely someone that you could be in a relationship with or someone you're in a partnership with, or maybe even someone that you're attracted to, okay? So just be mindful of that, all right? Last but not least, we have my wonderful Sagittarius. You have the Knight of Swords energy, which is this blue border, which represents throat chakra today. This is all about communication, right? The Knight of Swords represents taking action, communicating, but this is taking actions, I want to say more in your thoughts. Don't be too hasty when you're judging a situation. Try to get all of the intel, right, before you make a just decision, right? This is clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you could be a little hesitant, or a little paranoid, right? Or a little defensive today because you kind of feel like someone is way too opinionated and they don't have all of the information. Or this could be the energy from someone that's dealing with you, my wonderful Sagittarius. Like, you're way too opinionated, you know. And sometimes I don't even know if it's not so much opinionated, it's just that I'm perceptive and I can see this shit unfolding. You may not see it yet, but I can, right? All right, so remember, for all in all, for everyone today, we are talking about being able to use discernment today, being able to trust your intuition. You may not be able to explain it all, but you should be able to get to a place where you're trusting yourself and trusting your intuition, okay? All right, my lovely. So keep in mind that these daily vibrations, once again, are uploaded every day at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not just here on YouTube, but also on my podcast, okay? So check out the description box below, my lovelies, where you can find a link to all of the monthly specials as well as my classes and my email address if you need to email me, okay? Make sure you be kind to yourself. Do something kind for yourself. And I will see you guys in your next daily vibration tomorrow, okay?